Hi Rosehill, welcome to another forest school video. This is an activity one. As promised, I'm here to show you how to make one of these, the foxy bookmark. Remember when I read the story to you of Papa Please Get the Moon, and I showed you when we made the den of how to make the foxy bookmark, so when you're reading at home this will tell you where you're up to so you don't lose your page. So I'm going to show you now. It's a really nice, simple, easy design that lots of you should be able to do. Some of you might need that assistance from an adult, but if you watch carefully, it would be great if you could try and do it by yourself. So the first thing that you need is a piece of paper. Often than not, your paper comes in this size, an A4 size. What you're wanting is a square. And what do we know about a square? That all the sides are the same size. So roughly a square that's around about 21 centimetres in length. It doesn't matter whether it's bigger or smaller. But I'm going to show you how to get the perfect square from your A4 piece of paper that you may have at home. And this is what you do. You take a corner of your paper, you see, take a corner and you fold it over, and this edge here you bring to this edge, so it creates a triangle. I'll show you that edge there, bring it over so that this edge lines up with this edge here, straight across there. And when you make that crease, you should see a triangle here, and it leaves you with a long rectangle going down the side like a panel. If I fold that back, you see that you should have this triangle. That's our square. You'll see, because two triangles, two halves of a square. The panel you want to get rid of. So you make a good crease in that panel, run your fingers down it. There we go. Then you can either tear it off, make a little rip there, and as you pull gently away, take your time, you see it beginning to rip. So you don't even need scissors. If you've got scissors, then be careful, make sure you use the handle, watch the blade, use the handle and cut down where you've made that crease. Okay, I'm going to continue tearing, so I just want to show you that you don't have, well, I made a little bit of a mistake there, but never mind, it'll work still. Don't worry, see, we all make mistakes. Doesn't mean that you have to throw it. Can you see there I've torn in a little bit? That doesn't matter. This panel, we don't need it. We don't throw it because that's wasting paper. Scrap paper comes in handy. You could make even a long bookmark with that. You could design something else, put your name on it, you could stick it in like that. Or it comes in handy for other craft things as well. You could write a story on there, draw a picture, whatever. Don't throw your scrap bits of paper away. So now you should be left with a perfect square. And we said that we know it's perfect square. It should, when I measure it, measure 21. It does indeed. Maybe I can prove that to you. Let's have a look. There, can you see? 21. See there at the end of the paper. And that should also read 21. It does, 21. Okay, all the way around, got our perfect square. So if you do have what we call origami paper, got a selection of origami paper, which not everybody has origami paper in, but if you've got coloured paper, let's say, if you've got coloured paper in, then you're more than welcome to use any colour you want, okay? You don't have to use the white. It's more often than not, if you have got paper in your homes, white's often the colour that's usually knocking around in the house. For this, I'm going to use the white one, okay? I'm going to use the white colour. Okay, so origami means it's you're crafting with paper, it's art. You're folding paper, making art. It's a Japanese culture. And there's all sorts of things you can make. I might do some videos to show you how to make little origami rabbits and foxes and swans. There's all sorts. You can make little boxes to keep your knickknacks in. Let's see my face. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? I've put it on a black surface because I thought it'd show up more. I hope it does. Okay, so we're going to make our fox bookmark. we've got our square. What you're going to do is you're going to choose a corner. It doesn't matter which corner, but you're going to take one corner to a top corner. Okay, so with you already folding this piece of paper to get an from the A4 to the square, you should theoretically already have a nice crease going through your square already. When you bring up those two corners together, see the bottom one to the top one, it makes a triangle, and that's what we're wanting. We want a triangle. Make sure you crease that nice. Everyone happy so far? So we've had a square, and we take a corner up to a corner, crease it, and we've got ourselves a triangle. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this corner, fold it up to this top corner here, and we're going to do the same on this side. Fold this corner up to there. So I'm going to do one. I'm going to take this corner, fold it up to the top. This corner, take it right up to the top, and make that nice crease in there so it runs straight up. You're making another tiny little triangle. See, that corner going up to the top, straight down, crease it up there. That leaves you with a bigger triangle here because we need to take this corner up to the top. I'm going to take this corner up to the top, fold it. It should be nice and straight in the middle there. Okay. Crease it. And then that gives you a smaller square. You should have a smaller square. When you're looking at it like that, it might look like a diamond, but if you turn it, you get a square. Okay, is everyone happy with that? So we started with a square, we took that corner up to the top, we had a big triangle, then we took that corner to the top, and that corner to the top, we've got a small square. I want you to unfold it again to the big triangle, okay? So you've got these nice creases that you made before. You're going to take the top of one part of this triangle and bring it down to the bottom here on the straight edge. Right there, like that. And then you're going to fold across the top there, crease it down. So I'm going to put mine on this flat surface so that I can make that crease. Run your fingers across it. Okay? So it was like that. It was a triangle. We took the top part down, folded it down to the bottom, and make that nice crease cross. Okay? Okay? Everyone alright with that? And then these bits here, because you've already put those creases on from when we folded it before, they can go back up, but then you can tuck them inside. Make the fold, and the same with this one. Fold it up, but then tuck it, fold it over, and tuck it inside. Ta-da! It's as simple as that. And then look, got a little pouch. You can even put little sweets in there, couldn't you? You could decorate it. You could go into the garden maybe and find some treasures. It's like having a little pouch. You could even hole punch that, put some string through, wear it around your neck, and there's your little pouch to go and collect all your little things in there. There's all sorts of things you could do with that. But at the moment, that's it. That's a basic bookmark. That can be used. That's going to save your page. But I said I'd show you how to make a foxy one. I've done different designs here because I know that not everybody has glue, has colours, has coloured paper and things like that. So I've done different ones. This one, I used orange paper. I used yellow paper to cut these shapes out. And then I used a black marker. So for this one, I needed to cut out some ears and stick them. Once I'd done this bit, you know, where we've just tucked it in, I then cut out the ears separate and I stuck them at the back like that. You see? And there's the ears. So that's an option. If you've got glue and you've got some scissors, you could then use your scrap bits of paper to cut out this kind of moon half shape here to stick it as your fox's cheeks. Cut yourself some foxy ears out, stick them on, and then draw the nose and the eyes on, and you've got yourself a crafted foxy bookmark. But you might not have glue and scissors. So what you could do is, if you have got coloured paper, or you pre-colour your paper in before you start folding, you could make one like this where you just need a pen to draw on it. Now I've created some ears, so you might be looking at this one, back to the one we've made, and think, well, that's flat, where's the ears? There's a trick, let me show you. So, take you back to that step. Do you remember where we had our big triangle, and I said for you to fold the corner down to the bottom, and then the next step was to fold up and tuck in. Well, before you tuck in, you fold it back on itself to make yourself some ears, so it's not going right the way across horizontally. You're folding it back at an angle. And you do the same with this one, and you can measure off this side here. Fold it back. So before you tuck, fold them back like this. Okay? And once you've made that crease, it should easily fold back on that crease so that it goes up. Same with this one. You still tuck it in, but it will go up at an angle, so it's giving you those pointed ears. This one, we tucked it in and it runs flat. This one, we folded it back and it goes up at an angle. And then you just draw on the ears, the cheeks, the eyes and the nose. Okay? And then this one, you might not have coloured paper unless you choose to colour it in. This one was made out of the white paper, like this, like we've just made that one. But the trick, again, look, this one's got ears. So remember, this one we've put folded. Now if you want, you can still do it folded and you can stick yourself some ears. But if you haven't got the glue or the scissors, unfold it again. Okay, so there we go. Remember, we fold at an angle. Okay, so we're not folding straight in. I'm going to bend that back on itself there. And I'm going to fold this back on itself so it's the same. It makes a kind of V, doesn't it? It goes down and up, V. That looks quite cute like that, but it doesn't give you the pocket. It's all unfolded, so it wouldn't work well. You could see that being a kind of rabbit, couldn't you? Maybe you could stick them down there. So what you could do then is, once you've made that crease, is that should fold quite nicely on itself the other way, because you've already got the crease. So fold it the other way, and fold it the other way, and they should nice and easily tuck inside. To give you some foxy ears. There we go. See? And then that goes in there. Your bookmark will go in there. And then all I've done for that is use some colours. If you've got some colours, draw on the cheeks, draw in the ears, colour him all orange or whatever you want. You could have a blue fox, green's your fox, it's up to you. Orange with the yellow cheeks, put the eyes in, do his nose, foxy bookmark. There, so we've got the paper, got the drawing, got the coloured paper, got the just drawing on, whether you want to use glue, scissors, it's entirely up to you. I hope, let me see if I can set these out so you can see them. There's that one. That's the one that's scissors and cut. And that's the one that is paper and colour in. Try and bring it over for you so you get to see. What's that? Hard at this angle, isn't it? Okay. I hope that some of you managed to make something with that. It doesn't have to be a fox, it could be anything you want. If you go on YouTube, there's loads of origami channels that shows you how to do things. I just like the fox. I like foxes. And it's a nice simple way to get you into origami. I hope you enjoyed making it your foxy bookmark. Put it to good use. Make sure you're doing lots of good reading. I will think of some more craftings for us to make. There's plenty more. Like I've said, if you want to have a go at making a rabbit, I'll do us a video for a rabbit and a little fox, because you can make yourself a little woodland trail, play with the woodland animals, do a little setting, make up a story. They could go on an adventure, couldn't they? Okay, Roselle, as ever, keep smiling, keep safe, keep learning. I'll see you soon with another forest vid. Bye, Roselle. Bye.